I'm sorry, man. Brother Sonetta called me and it cut my stream off, man. First it was my wife called me. Then Brother Sonetta called me, cut the stream. But Seville, you gonna get this. Even with the battery low, you finna get this work, man. I'm finna tell you about yourself, brother. Greasy Seville Speaks. Yes. So Sonetta made the stream drop. Y'all thank Sonetta for that. Y'all thank Brother Sonetta for the drop stream just now. Oh man, shout out to Brother Sonetta, man. I love Brother Sonetta. That's my brother, man. Yes, sir. Damn, man. Come on, Si. See, he doing it again. Sonetta, if you watching, brother, I got a different carrier. This brother gonna drop me. They gonna drop me. Put a one in the chat if y'all can still hear me, because we on a low battery and Sonetta calling me and about to make the stream drop again. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear. Sonetta finna make the stream drop again, calling the phone. Oh, shout out to Black News 102. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear the audio fine. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We ain't got a long time tonight. We got 29% left. And we got to talk about Greasy Seville for a second. Greasy Seville Speaks. ... Shamefully. But first, let me tell Soul of Mine how I feel to have your time wasted, baby. Y'all. Miss Beverly said, what happened to the debate that was supposed to be on Soul of Mine's debate league channel, Mike? What up? Yeah, I told her. I didn't say nothing to Miss Beverly, but I told her last stream. The reason I went over there is just to raise pure hell and let this brother understand what it feel like to have his time wasted. You don't waste my time, man, playing games with me. I went over there and just, boy, I raised pure sand. I'm talking about pure hell. So he mad. Want me to debate somebody I don't even know? A brother with no name. This brother literally, not being arrogant. I'm saying this dude don't have no name. I kept asking dude, what is your name, brother? My name is solving the race problem. Man, sit your ass down. Play no games with me. You worse than Seville. Seville sitting over here old in the motherfucker. Ain't doing nothing with himself, just old in the motherfucker. Was Seville snorting heroin on Israel Doctrine's live stream, family? Ooh, the typos. What's up, Warford? I do a lot of typos myself. But yeah, Seville over on Israel Doctrine's live stream snorting up a batch of that China White, man. Talking out of his head. He done forgot where the 5% Nation was founded. Where was it founded, Seville? In the Brooklyn or Bronx or Harlem? He don't know. Seville been away from consciousness long enough to have caught conscious amnesia. And I said caught amnesia. You know how you catch amnesia? Snorting that dope. Excuse me. Boy, you had the sniffle sound like you had the flu. Like you had the swine flu on Israel Doctrine show. Every three words. And it got worse as he got more delirious and delusional in his speech. Hating on Brother Polite, hating on Sonetta, hating on the conscious movement as it is today. Why do they hate? Because they can't swim in this water. No. These niggas here are pseudo scholars and never been education majors or entertainers. Neither one of those three. So you can't swim today. I understand that. So you mad. So you're relegated to one little corner where they snort that shit at and sell that dope at. You and your brother. And I wanted to come and do this as a springboard from the last stream because it was choppy too. Seville, answer the question, brother. How do you think you got the right to come and ask a brother that's in social rehab and that ain't committing no current frauds and egregious shit toward the community? Brother Polite. Everybody get a brother a hand. Stand up, Polite. Brother Polite is a good brother, cool brother, very intelligent brother, and a very prosperous young man. But you, Seville, Greasy Seville Speaks Shamefully. Let me ask you, Seville, where the fuck have you been? Past 5-10 years, baby. Seville said the conscious community was 30 years ago. Well, I want to tell you, Seville, there was no conscious community as it stands today, 30 years ago. Because you niggas didn't have the wherewithal to destroy Poppy and Bambaataa at the same time. You couldn't do that. Couldn't do that. So don't call it the conscious community. Call it Seville's backyard. Because if you was one of the teachers in it, I said it's not the same. You teach it's okay to sell dope. You teach it's okay to go to jail for selling dope while teaching consciousness. The Bible calls it a false prophet. Greasy Seville Speaks Shamefully. I said you teach it's okay to sell dope. You teach it's okay to not only sell dope, but to do dope. You teach it's okay to sell dope, do dope, and to go to prison while doing that, got dope in your asshole. That's what your brother did. That's what your brother did. And he did it. And not only that, allegedly. Amen. Somebody touch your neighbor, say allegedly. Allegedly killed in the prison. Some dope-head white man in the prison, stupid enough to follow Tahuti like some of the people on the streets did. Got some of that bad heroin in there. Sent him into the great by and by. But Seville is out here chasing Polite. I asked people on the last stream, how many of y'all in this motherfucker know who Seville is? Most of the people right now are saying, who the fuck is this brother talking about? We don't know no goddamn Seville. All I know is Sedandeville. Shit. But nobody know you, Seville. Nobody know you outside of the people that know you. I know you because I got a few gray hairs. But these young people don't know you. But I guarantee you they know Polite, and they know Sarnetta, and they know Brother Michael. But nobody knows Seville, goddammit. Seville, you be on Baba TV. And everybody say the same thing about you I'm about to say. Again, Greasy Seville Speaks. Shamefully, though. Why shamefully? Because you couldn't keep your brother from the life that you told and show everybody that's unconscious. That's unconscious. You're dead when you're selling dope. You're dead when you're doing dope, man. And you're dead when you're trying to hide that kind of life under the guise of you being a conscious guru or teacher. Nah. Just like I told Poppy, you can't come out here and threaten to kill our elders and great brothers and sisters and children. You can't come out here as a dopehead yourself and your brother selling dope, got caught selling dope, go into prison selling dope and killing motherfuckers, and y'all still lying about it. And you on Israel Doctrine Show snorting up probably a whole goddamn silver pack of China White. Sorry, y'all. Is we all right in here? Somebody, is this thing on? Is this thing on? Shout out to Andrew Dice Clay. But I'm just saying, come on. You can't be a hypocrite, baby. Why can't you go to your brother and tell your brother stop selling dope first? Why you can't tell your brother live what you teach first and you live it too, Seville? Now, here's another point, Seville. I want you to catch this. Put your catcher's glove on. Warfare, let me know if I'm still live, baby. Can y'all hear me? Is this thing on? My battery's going low, but let me know what's happening. So, I want y'all to let me know before I go on now, because I don't want to waste no words. Somebody put a 1 in the chat if you can still hear me. Let me know. Good, 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 good. Thank you, Warfare. Good. So, here's the next point. The next point is, where have you been? Not just that all these motherfucking people don't know you, and you done made a shameful mess out of yourself as a man and as a teacher and as a black, activist. Shameful mess. Went out like Huey P. Newton. But Huey died, though. You still here and got to hear us talking about you're shameful. Thank you, KY. Thank you. So, where have you been, Seville? Been in the trap house. You've been doing everything. Thank you, Brother Khalil. My good brother here. Thank you, Brother Khalil. Khalil Wet Pen of Money. Subscribe to Khalil's channel. Where have you been, Seville? I'm going to say that one more time, because Seville probably hard of hearing the shit. Where the fuck have you been? See, if now you want to be Charles Bronson and you want to be vigilante justice and you want to hunt down Brother Polite for his past sins, I got to ask you, not just about your and your brother past sins, but I got to ask you, nigga, where the fuck have you been? If this Brother Polite is such a problem, and if he's so dangerous, why the fuck did you wait till now to start talking? Probably because you had that shit in your veins, and you was too busy, nodding off. And now, Israel Doctrine went up and dug you up out of the conscious community cemetery, brother, and brought you here into this fray. Because that's what you jumped into. Into a fray that you know nothing about, and you don't even care to speak to your own ears, bro. But I said, where have you been? You can't come and act like Robin Hood. You're not for the people. Because if you were for the people, you would have been for the people. What's your motive? Hatred? Jealousy? Brother Polite flying in from Dubai, coming punk Poppy out in Brooklyn, and then fly back out to Russia. You mad about that? Shout out to Polite. Jealous as a motherfucker, man, and that's a shame that the old brother is jealous like that. And you said that you watched Brother Polite rise, come up the ladder. If you watched him come up from wherever he was, why are you there today acting like an old crab? I said a crab, or old crab. You said you watched him come up. Why now are you trying to pull him back in your bucket where you at? See, I'm creating what's called a duality as relates to your mentality. I said, where were you if he was so much of a problem? And what's your motivation for now, waiting to now, dopehead? And again, y'all, Seville don't even remember where the gods and earths and the 5%ers are founded at. Well, y'all got to listen to Seville on that interview, snorting that China White right there on there with Israel Doctrine. And Israel Doctrine is bipolar and foolish, family. I don't know why some of these brothers keep on just over and over giving this nut chances, because any chance he get for attention, he gonna do whatever it is. And if that got to do with stabbing your child in the back or killing your mother or anything, he'll do it. That's a dangerous young man. That is a dangerous demon. But back to Seville. And let's see how my battery doing right now. We're at 29. Well, that's 23%. Doing pretty good. So, Seville, None of these young folk know you. We don't know where you've been. And we don't know your motivation for what you're doing right now. Especially you being an old brother that watched this young brother, you said, climb up the ladder. But you today are acting like an old crab, trying to pull him back down into the dirty muck and mire that you live in. Greasy Seville. What y'all talking about? Blood thinners in the chat? You talking about blood thinners? Who's on Coumadin? Oh, man. Seville. Let me ask you another question. What have anybody in this community in the past 5 years learned from you? Come on, let's be real. Can we be honest with Seville? So Seville don't make this mistake and do this again. I don't know if Israel Doctrine gave Seville $100 so he can go buy him a pack of what. But that was a mistake. Why would you play yourself like the world's biggest hypocrite? Both rat poison and blood thinner. Damn. Well, y'all on some wild shit in the chat in there. That sound like what Natural Tahuti sold that white man in the prison. Tahuti selling raw heroin with no quinine and dormant. Let me stop it. That's not funny. That's not funny. Don't do that. But selling rat poison in the prison. Killing motherfuckers, man. Do y'all understand what I said to y'all about that? Seville is trying to cover up my brother Abazu. What's happening, fam? Fetch Big Mama some sweet milk, baby. Give Mama some sweet milk, baby. Y'all know what pigeon's milk is? Y'all ever heard of pigeon's milk? I bet you Seville know what pigeon's milk is. Pigeon's milk is pigeon's droppings. Y'all know pigeons ain't got no damn nipples. Yep. Let that one hang in the air. And grandma needs some sweet milk, baby. So Seville sitting up here on that dope, sitting in the car talking to Israel Doctrine and got $100 to destroy himself on social media. And I guess, you know, he proud of that. But what have you taught the community, Seville? What have you done for us lately? Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, yeah. What have you done for anybody in the community, Seville? I know he tried to take all the credit for young Marcus, like he gave birth to young Marcus. But that young brother, you didn't create him. You didn't create him. Because if you created him, you would bear some resemblance. Some semblance of mentality, the way you carry yourself. None of that reflects in young Marcus. I don't see Seville nowhere in Marcus. Nowhere. And like I said, let's compare right quick before this goddamn phone crash. Because you know it's going to be a part 3 because I know these niggas going to be hot. Don't be talking about Seville. Seville be out here on the West Coast too. I done told y'all, Q-Butter and all y'all. You want to talk your shit and make your visits. Do it with a Negro that like that. That's all I'm going to say on that. But here it is, Seville. Hypocrisy is akin to death for me as a man of the Lord. See, what's your purpose for teaching? And what do you think you know? Because if what you know doesn't apply to your life, you don't really know shit. Can I get an amen? Amen. So how is it that even the other night when I went on Solar Mind Show raising hell about your leaders in the community, how is it that you don't want to hear about a natural Tahuti that's selling dope, go to prison, lose his whole life and legacy, and then they still won't tell the truth about it? How is it that you got a nature boy that's an open homosexual? Homosexuality is a death style, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, my lesbians in here and my homosexuals in here, but y'all need to get your shit together. I told the people before, I got married today. He that findeth the wife findeth a good thing and obtains favor with the Lord. When the fuck did it ever become positive and worthwhile for you to sit in front of the computer and learn from a homosexual, a bisexual, a lesbian? But today, nature boy cocked up on all fours on a stage, another man standing over him with his penis touching his booty hole. Y'all can see that and still send him money. And you wonder why white people say, you know, go ahead and put a little bleach in the water and put some aspartame in this and, you know, give them dog meat. You willingly do that. I can show you, like we just said about Seville. Seville snorted and sniffled in that car 14,000 times. Snorting heroin while trying to cover up from your brother getting busted for heroin, and then killing somebody with bad heroin with no quinine in it. And you still out here lying. The Barber of Seville, a goddamn cartoon, brother. What's up with y'all leaders, man? And then you won't have no mercy for those that come and try to fix what they messed up. Fix what you messed up. See, that's what they hate about Brother Polite so bad. It ain't like I'm riding that Brother Jock, but I'm just pointing out facts. There ain't no new scams. There ain't no new people popping up talking about, hey, he got me. He jugged me. And I told these niggas before, they almost tried to send an assassin to kill me when I told them that brother sent me cashier checks and showed me people he paid back for bad business practice and mistakes. Scammers don't do that. The people at Enron jumped out of the fucking building and wanted to kill themselves before they gave you a refund and a statement that said, listen, we knew this shit was going to happen 10 years before we actually jumped out of these windows. Scammers don't give refunds. Scammers either run or they commit suicide when they're caught. So these niggas tried to assassinate me. They wanted to pay killers to get me. When I told them, the brother gave me cashier checks, copies, I got them, some of them. So you can't lie to me. And I was on the show where he promised everybody, just call me and I'll give you a refund. And these niggas come flocking like bees to honey. But they mad about that, and Seville mad about that. But Seville, again, what have you done for us lately, man? What have you done for you lately, Seville? And what got into you tonight that you would expose yourself like that? And what did Israel Doctrine give you? Did Israel Doctrine give you the silver pack and something in your PayPal? What is it about you niggas that you would just, you stab in the back of your own mother like Hassan Campbell? You stab your mama in the back. You talk about digging other brothers' mothers up from the grave. You talk about raping other men's children. on all on social media. You talk about other men's children are ugly. What got into you? The spirit of Hassan? I think I might be right. And you know what? I'm going to push the envelope a little bit on part 3, because I'm going to bring Tahuti's case of what's publicly known. And we're going to ask Seville about why the fuck y'all keep lying about what's actually not alleged. Yeah. Everything ain't a question. That's right, brother. That's right, brother Sarnetta. Part 3, we're going to bring the actuality of what Tahuti did and what Tahuti is in that motherfucker for and what happened after he got in there. And why you running around here calling yourself a righteous name like Tahuti, but you around here slanging that shit. Yeah, but polite, but polite. But Sarnetta. But you put the dope down first. Straighten yourself up and then point your finger. Now, with that said, when y'all come back on part 3, don't come back here telling me, don't do that, brother. Y'all forgot these brothers are fathers just like me. And these are my friends. These are my associates. These are my brothers. They love me and I love them and I respect them. And I know them better than most of these niggas that been knowing them for years. So how can you be such a hypocrite? We're going to find out on part 3. So until then, peace and good night. Greasy Seville Speaks so shamefully.